Hi guys, and welcome back to the Family Fudge. My name is Jennifer, and today I'm going to be sharing with you another What's for Dinner Wednesday recipe. I'm going to be making a cheesy chicken enchilada inspired dish, but instead of taking all the time to roll each enchilada, I'm going to throw it all into a skillet and make it quick and easy. So stay tuned and I will show you how to make it.
The Family Fudge, the Family Fudge. They are mostly sweet but full of nuts.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna need. I'm starting with pre-cooked chicken. This is actually some leftover chicken that I had, and it's just plain, there's no seasoning on it at all, but you could use a rotisserie chicken, and that would make it really yummy and super easy. This is about 2 to 3 good-sized chicken breasts worth of chicken. I'm going to be using 2 cups of low-sodium chicken broth, a package of corn tortillas. This has 8 inside, a 1/4 cup of taco seasoning. Now you guys know I like my Costco-sized one, but if you don't have this, you could just use 1 regular envelope of taco seasoning. I'm going to be using a small can, this is 4 ounces, of diced green chilies, and these are mild. Because I have kids, I don't want it too spicy. I'm going to be using a 2.25 ounce can of sliced olives, 3 tablespoons of flour, a can of black beans. I prefer the low sodium ones. I have 2 cups of Mexican style shredded cheese, a whole cup of sour cream. And then I have 3 tablespoons of butter. And that's it. Okay, so we're gonna start by making our really yummy creamy sauce. I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of butter into my preheated pan. I'm using my large cast iron pan. And I'm gonna let the butter melt. Now that the butter is almost melted, I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle on 3 tablespoons of flour. Like that. And we're gonna cook this for about a minute. Just until our flour is not really raw tasting anymore. Okay, now to this I'm going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. And this is going to help make our delicious creamy sauce. I'm going to whisk that together. At this point I'm going to reduce the heat a bit and I'm going to start dumping in ingredients. I have my can of green chilies, going to go in there. My drained olives go in there. My taco seasoning is going to go in there. It's smelling good. My black beans. And I'm just going to mix this up a bit. Okay, now to this I'm going to add my cooked chicken and my sour cream. You definitely could try using yogurt instead of sour cream if you'd like. And then I'm going to use about half of this bag of cheese. This is a 2-cup bag of cheese. Put it in there. And we're going to reserve the other half to top it later. So now I'm just going to stir this all together. So at this point, I'm going to sneak a little taste to see if I want to add any salt or pepper. I'm going to try not to burn myself. It's really good, but I think I'm going to add just a few shakes of salt. Now this is to your taste, of course. And a couple of shakes of black pepper. And stir that in. Ooh, the cheese is melting in there. Looking good. Next comes the surprising part, because you can't have enchiladas without tortillas, right? This is on low. I'm going to let this hang out for a minute and I'm going to cut up my tortillas. Alright, tortillas. I have 8 corn tortillas here, and I'm just going to keep them all stacked together and cut them into, I don't know, bite-sized squares, or kind of small bite-sized since I have little kids. All right, there's all my tortillas cut up. And these are just plain corn tortillas. They're not like heated up or browned or anything. I'm gonna throw them in my skillet. All right, so this has been bubbling away while I chopped up my tortillas, and it is looking delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dump these in there and stir them all in. So you have all the flavors of creamy chicken enchiladas without all the work to roll it up. That's my kind of recipe. All of the taste and half of the work. All right, those are all mixed in. Now the corn tortillas don't have like salt or seasoning to them, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this another taste now that we have the tortillas in there and see if it might need more salt. Yeah, I definitely think with the tortillas in there, it could use a little bit more salt. And maybe just a little bit more pepper. To your taste, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook away for about 2 to 3 minutes until the tortillas are warmed all the way through. Then I'm gonna take the rest of my cheese and sprinkle it across the top. Now definitely if you wanted to make this fancy, you could garnish it with some cilantro or parsley, maybe some green onions, but I don't have any of that today. I'm just gonna keep it plain. I'm gonna let this go until the cheese is all melted. I don't have a lid for my really large skillet, so to help this cheese melt a little bit faster, I'm gonna cover the top with my cookie sheet. Here it is, the cheese is all melted. Now if I had some extra time, I might put this under the broiler, stick it in the oven and get that cheese a little bit browned. But since my kids are hungry, I'm gonna take it off right now. It smells really, really good. Okay, so just gonna put some in a bowl, like that. And then I might put just a little dollop of sour cream on there. And now to give it a try. Ooh, it definitely is creamy and cheesy. It tastes just like enchiladas. Now for me, I might throw some hot sauce on there and it would be even better. Okay guys, there you have it. Creamy, cheesy enchilada skillet. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of recipes you'd like to see me make in the future. I will definitely take any suggestions you'd like to give me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.